Dwarfed by the dizzying proportions of the Buffalo Bills' new ball yard, the fans came to Rich Stadium for the very first time in the
He was pretty outspoken. He'd be talking during the game. He kind of played with a chip on his shoulder.
With a spectacular new showcase for his enormous talent, O.J. Simpson ripped around right end on Buffalo's first possession, setting up a 42-yard field goal by John Laypole. It looked like a bad day for the Eagles when Buffalo's Wallace Francis took this kickoff 101 yards following a Philly field goal. While Simpson also got into the scoring act. Simpson's 78-yard touchdown run rounded out an afternoon of 22 carries for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. It brought his season rushing total to over 800 yards in only 5 games, a performance that has helped the Bills to a 4-1 record and a tie with the Dolphins for first place in the AFC East. This week, the Bills find out if they're first.
And Bills fans saw the juice near the magic mark. In only the 7th week of the NFL season, O.J. Simpson had reached 1,000 yards.
Simpson's gallop evened the score at 13-all in the third quarter, but for the remainder of the game, a fired-up Bengals defense held O.J. in check. The Bills did not earn a first down in the last quarter and only...
Then rookie quarterback Joe Ferguson hit number 81, Bob Chandler, for 2 scores, and Buffalo rolled up 37 points. To their Olympian heights. But the Blue Mountain Mercury tried to scale proved a tough match, and the swift one ended up flat on his back. His front. The shaking up was only temporary, though, and after a short departure, Mr. Morris would return.
Once again took the snap from number 12's Ariel, and number 20, Robert James, accepted the gift. The elements and the Bills had brought Joe Namath to earth as O.J. Simpson, who found the end zone for the first time this season. O.J. not only recorded his first touchdown of the year, the hungry tentacles of Buffalo's rush forced a turnover. Number 43, safety Tony Green, was the interceptor, and Buffalo was in the goal position at the Chicago 13. From there,
in a winning manner. The number 12, George Amundsen's arm was loaded with blanks. Finally, however, Baltimore had 4 cracks from the Buffalo 8-yard line to overcome the Bills' 6-point lead. But 4 cracks weren't enough, as an inspired goal line stand boosted Buffalo to its 9th win of the year and warmed their fans.
ground attack and can open up the attack with his pass catching abilities as well.
Second down and 8. Play fake by Ferguson, looking for Hill. He should be open. He is open. Henry Stuckey let J.D. Hill.
13 reacted to the sweep, but Simpson's quick inside move caused Scott to overrun the play. And though the point after was blocked, Buffalo stood in command. But already this season, the Juice has pulverized opponents for 1,128 yards rushing, which is more than 11 teams have managed to gain. Passer, and the Bill offense has averaged an incredible 32 points per game.
One criticism of the Bills offense is that they don't throw to O.J. enough. He only had 20-some catches going into this game. For the season, you see what kind of receiver he is. You certainly would like to get it to your best. And they got it to him here. You see him break Paul Kraut, and Blaha gets an arm on him. You can't tackle a man that runs the ball that way.
And they just made the announcement that O.J. stands alone. And he gets a standing ovation here in Buffalo. Almost 55,000.
Pass intended for Seymour. Had Seymour touched this ball, deflected it, the completion would have been illegal. He didn't, or did he? No, he just missed it, Frank. Just over his tips of his fingers. John Holland, heads up.
Defense also dominated the game in Buffalo, where the Bills and the Houston Oilers wrestled with each other in a carnival of fumbles, bumbles, and penalties. Forced 6 turnovers, including this one on the game's final offensive play. Was way downfield as a long Joe Ferguson pass caught up with last year's NFL rushing champion O.J. Simpson in the Baltimore Colts end zone. Simpson's touchdown gave Buffalo the lead 13-10 in the second quarter, but the Bills were unable to score again. Due in Buffalo, the headlines and statistics still belong to O.J. Simpson, whose victories over defenses are empty and Pyrrhic and muddied by a river of Buffalo defeats. Simpson scored twice against the Patriots but the Bills lost 26.
Number 77, a mobile defensive lineman with hostility in his heart.
There occurred some of the strangest looking plays of the season. This end zone recovery gave the Bills their only touchdown.
Buffalo's strong offense never did get on track, as O.J. and company played water polo with every scoring opportunity. But since O.J.'s 2003-yard season, the Bills have traveled to the opposite end of the spectrum. Their one remaining gem is Simpson, a talent who can still turn disappearing routines into 50-yard gainers. Against the Jets last Sunday, the effort turned, and the man who turned it was the Juice. O.J. Simpson slid through Atlanta for 138 yards to surpass the 10,000-yard career rushing mark, and was something a 91-yard punt return by cornerback Keith Moody. Moody traveled far enough for 2 touchdowns, which is what the Bills would have needed as they finally fell 27-16 for the Colts, when rookie John Kimbrough, number 82 from tiny St. Cloud State, raced 73 yards with a punt. The score gave Buffalo a short-lived 7-0 lead as the Colts defense, led by linebacker in Buffalo, the Bills were trying to repeat their performance of 2 weeks earlier when they had beaten the Patriots in New England 24-14. The power of number 34, fullback Jim Braxton, had the Bills ahead 7-6 after 3 quarters. And another...
They set up a return. They fake it. Now Bateman really unloads. Eddie Brown's all the way back to his 10-yard line. Now he reloads and takes a look upfield. And gets...
Dalton, 49, into the wide receiver spot now. Munson going, and it is complete. Touchdown to Frank Lewis, the former Steeler, and the Bills have their first score of the season.
He's made himself the primary receiver of a New York Jet pass and bolted 85 yards for a touchdown. Longest return of the season in the AFC. The Jets revived, however, to score with 50 seconds remaining and escaped a 21-20 win. Curtis Brown exit losing streak. Brown's artistic 102-yard return, the league's longest, was a special teams dream.
Winless Cincinnati is now punchless too, as they were shut out in Buffalo by the Bills 5-0.
The Bengal offense hasn't scored a touchdown in 13 quarters, and they even gave up 2 points on this very unorthodox safety. If anyone knows of the whereabouts of the missing Cincinnati attack, they are advised to call the Bengal front office immediately. Against New England, the Buffalo Bills had their moments in a futile attempt to stop the Patriots' streaking juggernaut. Buffalo is force-feeding such youngsters as number 1 pick Terry Miller and number 47 Curtis Brown in an effort to hype the ground game.
Preseason misses a handoff to Jim Braxton, turns around, tries to get away. He slammed very up, lost the football, battled for it, picked up by Buffalo. That is
It'll be first down Bills as Terry Miller gets the call and breaks into the secondary. Terry Miller might be gone and is.
Last Sunday's game, but it appeared that the streak might end when the Bills blocked a first-half field goal attempt. Number 26, Charles Romes, turned the block into a 7-0 Buffalo lead. But that was to be Buffalo's only bright spot for the day. In the second half alone, Hooks was batting 1,000. He carried the ball from scrimmage 4 times and scored 4 touchdowns. Time. Sometimes it's better to be more lucky than good. But on this day, Jerry Butler and the Buffalo Bills were both. During a 46-31 comeback.
Bills, Dr. No. No hole, no game. He could sidestep disaster to record a dividend. The gutty Picone packs a mountain of recklessness in a 5'9" frame. He caught 33 passes for 556 yards.
Third down and 39 counting. Hooks in the ball game. Miller out. Ferguson deep sideline complete. Frank Lewis hit from behind but gets to the 20.
Mistake.
Here's a pass again. Morton throws out here to Moses. Intercepted. Down to the 40. Freeman 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Steve Freeman gets in front of Haven.
Maybe the owner, Ralph Wilson, ought to get one. He's waited longer than anybody for a win over Miami. Third down, 10 to go. Strock on the run, heaving deep. That's Nixon again. Nixon with his third reception today. That solves the game ball problem right there.
Ball in the air. Not when he had weapons like Reuben Gant, number 88. Dangerous.
The 2 touchdowns out of reach. Ferguson fakes. Here's a reverse. Fake reverse and a pass to Cripps at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Oh, what a
secondary. After a 21-yard pickup, Buffalo cornerback Mario Clark, number 29, stripped the ball from Franklin's grasp. Number 57, Lucius Sanford.
And he'll throw the ball now, I'm sure.
From the shotgun.
Yeah.
Lewis is there. Frank Lewis. His second touchdown of the ball game.
7-0 Buffalo. Cribbs trying to go outside. Has McKenzie blocking for him, and he's going to make it for the touchdown.
They go set. And here's Brown coming outside. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, down to the 5. A touchdown. Curtis Brown with a beautiful move throws the ball into the stands. And the Bills have taken a 20-10 lead.
The end zone celebration was premature.
Route of the Jets is any indication, 1981 could be a long season for AFC Eastern opponents.
In motion. He was with the Rams. In the end zone is Frank Lewis, and a great shot by Joe Ferguson.
Wide receivers in motion. Frank Lewis. Ferguson will pass on 3rd and 14. Got a man. Touchdown, Jerry Butler.
Ferguson once more. With the end zone, and an easy 6 to the speedy Jerry Butler.
Been a surprise this year. They come into this one 5-2. Buster Barnett blocked a 48-yard field goal attempt by Fred Steinford to maintain the shutout.
They've been so tough to move against. Joe Ferguson throws, and the ball is caught. Joe Cribbs catches it for another touchdown.
On the floor, flood the zone. It's bouncing around.
Buffalo Bills found themselves in another must-win situation last Sunday. And once again, Joe Ferguson and friends met the challenge. Against the Washington Redskins, Buffalo made the sorts of plays champions.
It's up. It is good. The final score, the Chicago Bears win the first game for Mike Ditka, even though it's a preseason game, a game is a game, right? 21-14.
Are supposed to. Without all-pro running back Joe Cribbs, Buffalo capitalized on the talents of 3 gifted receivers. The first, 12-year veteran Frank Lewis, number 82, rang up. The game-winning touchdown belonged to Jerry Butler, number 80, as the Bills came from way back to win by 1, 23-22. His fumble at the Miami Dolphin goal line was converted into a touchdown by quarterback Joe Ferguson.
Record for games played, and still possesses the speed and power to lead the mercurial Cribbs around the corner.
They ought to beat the world. There's not be a lot of yards and probably not a point. A lot of points in a game like this, but you never know. Turnovers invariably become a factor as the weather worsens, and it will. Bradshaw on 3rd and 18 stands in. He's got a man downfield, intercepted by Simpson, and a lot of blockers in front of him. Bill Simpson takes Pittsburgh, 35 yards.
There you see the time on the lower part of your screen. Buffalo with 11:22 to try to get back in this ball game. And there's Joe Cribbs, and unless he was in on the first series of plays, Irv, I haven't seen him in the ball game tonight, and a little surprised.
He was introduced as a starter for the offensive team, but he hasn't played. But he was roundly booed at the introductions.
Kofler loops it down the middle, complete to Tony Hunter. Tony Hunter flattened Mark Murphy and continued down to the 30-yard line.
31-yard line, 2nd and 13. Woodley will throw it. In the pocket, he brings his arm forward. The ball is not loose. Let's see if they're going to call it a forward pass or a fumble. It's up to the referee.
And Bill halfback Joe Cribbs stopped the Colts dead in their tracks. Cribbs overshadowed Dickey's performance with 3 touchdowns of his own as Buffalo came from behind to defeat the Colts 28-20.
Again, a wide receiver for the Bills. Hopler in a lot of trouble. Wide open in the end zone is Cribbs. Good play. Worked around to
Anything last Sunday. Steve.
40-yard line, 7-0, play action rollout. Ferguson way back in his own territory, goes the other way to the tight end, Tony Hunter. Hunter to the 30-yard line. Tony Hunter has blockers, and Tony Hunter is in for the touchdown.
16 for the Bills, who need this play. There's a throw, a man is open. It's touchdown Buffalo.
No laughing matter, and they took immediate steps to wipe Montana's smile from his face. The Bills sacked Montana 5 times and limited the 49er offense to just 2 field goals in the first half. But while Montana's grin may have been gone, his
Up on the wing goes Van Williams. Ferguson throwing and touchdown for Preston Millard.
Look at this. Ferguson wide open is Julius Dawkins. He's in the end zone on a 4th and 2. And
Garbage. Such a number one guy who does it. Ferguson throwing end zone. Touchdown.
the Buffalo Bills appeared poised to win their first of the year against the Eagles. Their prospects looked especially bright when rookie Greg Bell's first of 2 touchdowns gave the Bills a 7-0 lead.
We talked about the fact that Denver's defense has really been dominant. The reason they've done as well as they have. Oh, look at that! Brookins, touchdown!
Form, their offensive line continued to be as porous as ever. Number 52, Chris Keating.
He's doing a good job as the offensive center.
Ferguson the throw, swings it out to Bell, and Bell will go in for the touchdown.
Strong-armed 64-yard touchdown play to Byron Franklin helped give Buffalo a 21-15 victory, its second win of the year. But Buffalo couldn't cash in on a multitude of scoring opportunities as the Charger defense refused to yield a touchdown for the first time in 3 years.
Aragamo flares it to Bell. First down. Touchdown. Kramer to throw. He's getting heat. That's Bruce Smith. That's Bruce Smith, the first player taken in the draft.
Line
and the offense taking advantage. A couple of plays later, Ferragamo play action to Pete Metzelaars. 21-9 the final. It's been a long time.
And the Bills will throw for it. Complete to Ransom for a touchdown.
Moon is intercepted in the end zone by Charles Romes. Excellent play by Chaz Romes, and he told me after the game he was very happy because the
Bell again, the lone setback. Matheson to pass. End zone.
So there'll be a three-way tie for the AFC East between the Jets, Miami, and New England, all at 10-4. Pretty catch. Andre Reed, the rookie from Kutztown.
Dropping back to throw. Looking over the right, and it is caught by Reed at the 40, 35, 40, 25, 20.
On a sun-drenched September Sunday, the Buffalo...
Third and a foot, and a pass. Wide open.
Second and 8 from the 14 for the Bills. Kelly throwing. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Has the ability, he's got that strong arm. He can throw the ball 60, 70 yards in the air.
The game came down to the final play. Rodney Bellinger's interception ran out the clock, and the Bills delivered a euphoric 16-12 victory to their...
Kelly out of the shotgun from his own, or from the Miami 25, looking for the end zone, has a man, touchdown!
Kelly to throw. Going deep, wide open is Chris Burkett. He holds on. Buffalo with the touchdown.
Gun quarterback Jim Kelly got things going in the second quarter. He finds another alumnus from the United States Football League, Trumaine Johnson, for the 26-yard touchdown. Watch the hit Johnson takes as he takes it into the end zone. Buffalo up 7. $14-0 Colts, and Hogaboom spins left. Notice the fans sitting in the blue section, not many of them. The ball is tipped, but Joe Jones. Have you ever heard of this penalty called against the Bills?
The field through the end zone, 5-yard penalty.
You can't leave the field through the end zone. You have to do it through the sidelines. Marvin Levy says, what's going on? Hogaboom again.
Both teams had their opportunities from 29 yards. Schwolpe with the field goal, and the Bills win over the Giants. Marv Levy says a win is a win.
The Buffalo record is 12, set by Joe Ferguson. That's on the line. No more. Touchdown pass. Right there.
Flintstones, I'm not sure. Second quarter, 3rd and 5 for the Bills at the 49. Little razzle-dazzle. Jim Kelly catches the pass from Rob Riddick. And just like a smart quarterback, Tom, he's going to make sure
gets out of bounds. 38 gives them some room, but they really needed only 2 more plays. 40 yards to Reed, and then 22 to Chris Burkett in the end zone. 21-0 at the half.
Well, that particular play, I didn't even really think Jim was coming to me. I mean,
in the first 3 quarters, the Bills' total offense under 80 yards. But then the defense played a role. In the 3rd quarter, Sean McEnany picks up the loose ball, 14-yard touchdown. Bills in the game in the 3rd quarter with the win now, 13-6. 24-yard game. Thurman Thomas, rookie, making his presence felt. Cuts up the right side. He was the top draft pick for the Bills, although it was in the 2nd round. That's a 19-yard pick.
6-6 in the 4th quarter. Kelly, it's Andre Reed, just with a little short one here, and then Reed goes to work. He had a big day as he takes it down to about the 35-yard line. A good day for Reed. And Scott Norwood, 28-yard field goal.
They're in the spread backfield. There goes Burkett. Burkett's in the end zone. He was wide open down the middle.
Now, you know, you make a decision. 17-0. Kelly for the end zone.
Harmon, touchdown. Kelly looks for the end zone. Second receiver, wide open, touchdown, Metzeler.
Packers having trouble against the Bills today. And this is Mikowski going deep at the free safety mark. Kelso picks it off at the 22-yard line. Kelso is to the 40-yard line. Kelso is to the 50-yard line. He's at the 8-pole by 4 lanes. Kelso by 5 lanes. Kelso by 6 lanes. Kelso in front. Touchdown, 7.
Kelly, strong of arm, lets it go downfield. There's a man open. Reed! Off Andre Reed's hands at the 6-yard line.
They stopped the Bills at the 2-minute warning. John Kidd to punt, Curtis Duncan to receive. A year ago, Steve Tisker, a Tasker, was a special playman from the AFC in the Pro Bowl. Makes the hit. Linebacker number 50, Ray Bentley, falls on the ball. It's over.
Johnson, both setting up to the right. Elway looking back at McElwee. Down to 1 second. They get the play off. And down he goes at the 16-yard line. Bennett and Smith. Same thing again, I'd say, Dan. The offensive line.
Jim Kelly, though, not with the same trouble. Out of the pack, looks like he's going to be sacked. Rolls out to his right and then lofts this one off of 1 foot. Andre Reed is there to make.
And Everett is back again. And there's the blitz, and it works. Down goes Everett. Bruce Smith is having a night. You know, I really don't know how he gets away with that. You know, some players.
Frank Wright contributed to the affair with 3 touchdown passes.
Out of the way.
First down, they go to Thurman Thomas, and again with those remarkable change of pace moves. Look at him run inside the 15. He's not done. Inside the 10. One of the best runs of the NFL season by Thurman Thomas, who takes it in 30 yards, broken field for a Buffalo touchdown.
Move by a defender, and Reed made him pay dearly.
He throws, he's got Reed, and Reed is at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown! What a great move he made after he caught the ball!
From the sidelines, will it be Thurman Thomas, will it be Andre Reed, will it be Larry Kinnard, Bruno Kelly, to Butch Roll. 3 touchdowns, shake, rattle, roll. Kelly with 3 touchdown passes on the day.
And back for the Saints. Harris is the man in the middle. Gene Atkins lets the ball get through him. I don't believe he touched it. That means it's a free ball, and it means Buffalo may have it at the 2. They do. Mickey Sutton. The move back to the inside, left Pepper Johnson out in the middle of nowhere. 3rd and a long 3 from the 27. No score, late first quarter in Buffalo. Kelly going deep. And a leaping catch is made at the Giant 40-yard line by James Lofton. Yes, he is still around in his 13th season. Sounds very dramatic. He's in his 3rd decade. I like that part.
4th quarter, but the upset bid was snuffed by Bills linebacker Cornelius Bennett, number 97. While the Bills...
Elway looking for magic after the pitback on the kickoff and the penalty. Crowd too loud. Bob McElwee says, please help us.
Has been requested to assist in quieting the crowd. We appreciate your cooperation.
So on the next play, Elway fumbles. Cornelius Bennett recovers.
These were the key to Buffalo's come-from-behind win.
And his quick throw is caught at midfield. Adoms taken away by Nate Adoms, and he streaks down the sideline. 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
On first down, a home run ball. Timing looks good. It's on target to James Lofton, and he goes in. Touchdown. drive kick. Not a bad kick. Sukahima. And he hit it. Oh, his kick hit Sukahima, and the Buffalo Bills recover on the 31 of the Cardinals.
Day for either team.
Thurman Thomas could go. Touchdown.
But the Eagles have to shore up that part of their defense.
Andre Reed splits the difference. There are no flags. Touchdown, Buffalo.
21. One of them, the bomb to Beebe of 44 yards, setting up a field goal, 17-7 Buffalo.
The juggler here. Kelly in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. From the 27, throws. It's good there. It is complete to Reed, and Reed runs in for the touchdown. And Rich Stadium has erupted in pandemonium.
Pick. Fourth quarter, Schrader connects with Darryl Talley. Even Vince Evans came in and threw a pick to Alice Cooper's favorite, Ray Bentley. Jay for the day.
Which the Bills employ. And the Lions blitz it. Gilbert with late pressure from Jameson. Hits Rasul inside the 15. He beat Harvey Welsh. Now he might have convinced you. One man on the blitz, a 5-man rush. Gilbert runs it and throws for a touchdown to Butch Roll.
Lined up as a receiver in Buffalo's no-huddle offense, it was the Dolphins' defense that suddenly appeared delusive. Thomas caught 8 passes for 103 yards and gave Buffalo's defense an opportunity to defend.
The ball on their own 23, just try and use the clock because they're ahead by 2 scores. Not Buffalo, 1 play. Kelly to the veteran James Lofton, who turns to the Bears. Remember, he was once a Packer, and he said, for years you gave me a hard time. Now I'm giving you a hard time. Touchdown.
Mike Wakes runs Kenneth Davis, cutting back across the 25, 30, 35, still going at the 40, midfield down to the 40, down to the 35, to the 30, down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, a spectacular touchdown run by...
Running out onto the field, it's 21-10, the kickoff after the 15-yard penalty from the 50. James Brooks in the goal line, and he gets turned into babbling Brooks with that hit.
While the weather assisted the Patriots' game plan, Buffalo's number 34 surely did not. The Bills' Thurman Thomas became the first running back to rush for over 100 yards against New England this season, and his fourth quarter touchdown proved good enough for a Bills victory.
Jets try to march. Kenny O'Brien to Rob Moore, but watch 56. Darryl Talley with this pop. Mark Kelso with the ball.
Back late in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, looking to his right, lets it fly for Tasker, touchdown!
Taskers.
He's moving back, could very well be a run. And it's a pass. He had to pick up on a blitz.
And open is Reed again. Andre Reed, touchdown.
So to the right.
Middle screen, it's intercepted by Bailey. Carlton Bailey, touchdown.
Kramer from behind lost the ball. Picked up by Kurt Schultz, and he's gone. Through, and the Bills have taken a 30-21 lead over the Lions.
27-7 Bills at the half. They snap the ball to Thurman. And he thanks the referee for his support. 4 touchdowns.
Big man, a nimble dance. More trouble for Trudeau. Off Rodney Culver's hand, Henry Jones, 24-0 Bills.
Watch this shot by Tasker. There's Thomas making move. Steve Tasker from the left. Kaboom! Wow. Hello, Louis Oliver.
But not for long. After all, these are the Patriots.
Snap is low, fumbles it, falls on the ball. Buffalo falls on him for a
a safety. Oh, boy. The wheels are starting.
Aaron Perry, then, for the second time this year, that famed passing duo of Kelly to Mitch Frerot. Touchdown, 14-3.
Nice catch.
Then Kenneth Davis. Oh, look at this, Tom.
This was the best tackling we saw all day, Chris.
Look at Kenneth Davis. He did go all the way. He doesn't start. He's got 181. First down. That's Metzelaars. Then Kenneth Davis. It's a fumble. Lonnie Young knocks it loose, but they rule it's a touchdown first. And Buffalo.
Thurman Thomas. He wants a win. He says, Mama hasn't called me for 2 weeks. Off the right open. Flea Thicker, and all alone is Beebe. And Buffalo finally scores.
4 plays later, it was back in the end zone.
Four-man rush, drops back in the pocket, sails it long, Beebe at the 10, at the 5, in for the touchdown.
Pass along thanks from Scott Case to all Falcons fans who called and wrote and had so many kind things to say. You know, their young daughter had heart surgery this past week. And here goes Fuller. Eddie Fuller's going to get 6 and tie this game. Fuller popped it at the line of scrimmage, and he was gone. Falcons had him bunched up in there, and when he popped 3, there was not a lot left to stop him. A 58-yard run for Fuller.
Well, this is it. We want you happy, so that's where he is. He'll punt from the end zone, and Saxon gets it away. Pretty nice boot. Taken by Copeland. Copeland bounces off a group of tacklers and goes to the other sideline. And goodbye. Copeland will go all the way.
The Bills look out of sync. One highlight for Buffalo, the end of the first half. From 59 yards, it's lightning striking again.
Pumped. Fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes. Kelly. Pete Metzelaars, a brilliant drive. Helped out by Thurman.
Cracked under the pressure.
Here is Kelly, play action pass, over the middle, man is there, Reed at the 10, Reed at the 5, he runs in for the touchdown. Andre Reed.
Score early first quarter. Kelly protected very well, and then the catch is made by Andre Reed, and Andre Reed able to break a tackle, tight ropes the sideline, touchdown Buffalo.
Running back Thurman Thomas has led the league in total yards from scrimmage for 4 consecutive seasons.
Marv Levy's offense needs to get it going. Kelly, they've had trouble going deep this year. Not here. Done. 65 yards. Beat Danland 14-10. Get out. It was 28 below wind chill. Jim Kelly. Screen pass to Kenneth Davis. Was not going to be a day for the long passing. Look at KD. Cut back. And he almost scored before he's knocked.
A field goal put LA on the board first, but on the ensuing kickoff, the Bills answered back.
Tasker at the 30, run to the 35, 40, 45, midfield, down to the 45, down to the 30, down to the 20, to the 15, the 10, the 5, knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Here's Thurman running right. He's in for the touchdown. He is in for the touchdown.
One of the great speed guys in the league, and Pena reacted to it. 3rd and 10, and the catch is made over the middle, and what else is new? Andre Reed. So the Bills on their first drive, a pass to Thomas, a nice run by Thomas, and then Andre Reed over the middle. The story goes on, doesn't it?
We've seen the offensive leaders for this Bills unit for the past 6 years. Kelly, the leading passer, Reed, the leading receiver. Thurman
linebacking spot on the right, and in that secondary, some names we'll try to explain as this game wears on. 2nd down and 8, Kelly, wide open, Andre Reed, he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. 42 yards.
The other day. Well, he's living with himself.
Andre Reed. Sack. Still time to play. Didn't run the clock out. They just ran Thurman Thomas. Leaps a would-be tackler into the...
Thurman Thomas. Ducking toward it. Thomas. Touchdown.
Jimbo running the no huddle. Gets in the line quickly.
Hand off to Kenneth Davis. Thurman goes out. Davis in. Spin move. And business as usual. 7-0 Buffalo.
Kelly to Reed.
Couldn't throw in practice all week. Of course, he and Andre Reed, bruised egos, yelling at each other all week. But now it's game time. Opening drive. Kelly, Reed, 14 yards. Put on the Bills at Rich Stadium. Jim Kelly, first quarter. Pete Metzelaars, like the salad days. 7-3 Buffalo, touchdown. 15 yards for Thermal. Then the little swing pass makes a nice catch, weaves his way downfield for a big gain. Buffalo came out of the chutes flying, knowing, let's drive the car as far as we can. Let's see how far we can get it.
Here, the Falcons haven't even seen the football. Here on first down is Thurman Thomas, breaks a tackle in the backfield, breaks inside the 5 and goes in for the touchdown. He broke 2 tackles and got it in. I'm telling you, that's a guy you don't give second and third opportunities to. That's just an incredible run right there.
In the third quarter, it all churned. Kelly, and a simple pass to Russell Copeland. Timmy McKyer doesn't get the ball. Look at him go. He could go all the way. Justin Armour, hot dog, lays a block down, 77 yards.
4:40 left till halftime here. Bills looking to tie it up. Thurman Thomas for the score.
Right behind Big Ruben.
At the corner, second down and 10, and Brisker is taken down. Smith and Jeffco combining for Smith, who had a sack earlier. Jim Jeffco.
It's the pass for a first down. Drive continues as Kelly hits Billy Brooks. Look at the great effort, his second touchdown in 2 games.
Boys, great protection to the end zone, intercepted by Kurt Shaw.
First at 12-10 Buffalo, driving at the end of the half on 4th and 5. It's picked off by Cornelius Bennett, and he could go all the way. Biscuit, 69 yards, 19-10.
Third and goal at the 11. Final seconds of the quarter. Kelly to the end zone. Touchdown!
Receivers for the Bills. Across the middle, that's Justin Armour to the 5 and dives it, scores a touchdown for the Bills.
The ball using a lot of different players. Now he goes to the play fake. Fires right side, got Tasker to the 2-yard line. And
his problems. He doesn't have the great foot speed to be able to get over there.
41 yards on 2 plays, and Kelly's pass, touchdown, Andre Reed. $47.
No score. Negatives in the backfield. Bledsoe under the rush. Falls on the field. Bruce Smith with the sack, freeing the ball. Then it's lost by...
Team to go in the game. Aikman. And watch Herschel Walker, Tom, on this catch.
Yeah, and what a hit by Schultz.
Jeez, he knows nothing with the hit.
A nice job of launching himself like a missile and turning Herschel Walker around.
We're in the third quarter, 11 minutes left. Couple of fakes, and Collins whips it to Thurman Thomas. Thomas breaks down the sideline. Buchanan collides with the official and manages to catch up to Buck Thomas out of bounds.
To go, down by a touch. Kelly, that old magic to Andre Reed. Beats the defender, makes the move, and he's gone, except for the speed of Terrell Buckley. Remember that play as they go to the 1. So first and... Marv Levy's squad is 228 yards at the half. Then Derek Holmes, watch this. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. Jim Taylor didn't do it any better. 7 Redskins tackle him at a 19-yard gain.
Kelly again tries it. Ball around the field, it looked like, and he gets in. They go again. Jim Kelly.
Kelly, shy of the end zone, underthrown, stop, come back.
Kelly off the roll, throwing, touchdown!
To the fourth quarter, 3-point game. Jags, 1st and 10, Brunell. Pick
picked off by Jeff Burris. Actually a tie game at this point, as Burris takes it the distance. 27-20.
2nd and 10 for the Bills. Hobart, a little play action. On the roll, throws complete. Galloway slips the tackle. Galloway, 10-5, touchdown. He got away from Chris Martin, number 22, made the catch in front of him, and then Martin with a poor effort at a tackle, so Galloway...
Problems for the Buffalo offense. Get Collins out of a rhythm early.
He talked specifically last night about Dwayne Rudd. They want Rudd to go to the quarterback. They want him to rush the quarterback. He's such a great athlete. He can move side to side very well, but they want him to go after the quarterback.
Passes up and a great catch. Andre Reed, he's got some room to run across midfield to the 47-yard line. He was
easily 3-0 second quarter. Todd Collins. The Jay Reamersma. 19th, his first catch ever, and all he does?
Catch touchdown.
1 and 10 from the Colts 44. Collins, who was horrible early. To early, late, 43 yards, down to the 1. Rob
mistake. Detroit has 2 timeouts to work with. Antoine Smith finds a gap. Antoine Smith has Westbrook. Touchdown.
Van Pelt for early. He's got it. Touchdown.
Our team is not good enough to make mistakes like that. Here comes Bruce Smith chasing down Erickson. Erickson's down.
Bruce Smith said.
Reed comes in tight. Collins over the middle, wide open with Quinn Early, and Early to the goal line. Tackled at the 1.
His chance. Collins. Johnson holds on to this one and bangs down the defender. Lonnie Johnson in a foot race, and he has the touchdown.
First quarter. Another memory of the days of old. Thermal Thomas, 8 yards, moving into 8th place all-time in the NFL rushing list, passing both John Riggins and Sandra Day O'Connor.
Play fake. Johnson looking deep.
Inside the 5, down to the
1. Including Andre Reed. And here is Johnson getting a rush from behind, but his pass is caught. Touchdown. And a touchdown pass. Lonnie Johnson makes the catch for the score, and he avoided a rush and then had time to hit Johnson, and the Bills take the lead.
Pass attempts. First and goal from the 13. Molds in motion. Johnson fires to the end zone. Touchdown.
He said you got to get him early, and they got him early with the big plays in the first series.
Second and goal from the 5. Johnson throwing it up top outside. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Second and 10. Brunell under pressure goes down. Bruce Smith and Phil Hansen. And look at Bruce as he fired up.
10. Good blocking by Hicks. Downfield, he's got a receiver. Touchdown, Molds.
It's his time right here. Flutie scrambles. Look at him create. And what? The flip to Thermal Thomas. And a gain of Doug Flutie. To Andre Reed, the veteran. Watch him work the move right there on 45 Tim Hawk. And then to Tyrone Poole. Get out of here. Andre Reed.
For the Bills so far today. Wilson throwing it. He wants the football. Phil Hansen scooping it up into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mooney completes his pass to Moles. Moles has a first down, midfield, 45, down to about the 43-yard line.
I'd like to see the first team play for about at least a quarter. Now it's 3rd down and 5 for Flutie. Got Reed in motion. Looking deep. It's caught by Eric Molds. Covered by Dwayne Washington, a big gainer. Out of bounds across the way. Let's see where they mark it. Moulds is a guy who is known for the big play, especially when he scores a touchdown.
Smith hitting the backfield, shakes away. Flutie is leading the play, and Flutie got a block on Wood. Touchdown! Holy cow!
Flutie over the middle, into the end zone, touchdown. Jay Reamersma.
Just another big day. Flutie goes back left side. Reamersma wide open. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Throw one ball to Eric Moulds all day long. Second down and 10. Down the sideline to Moulds. What a catch down the sideline. He beat the veteran Eric Allen. He's got a first down. Moulds.
Sun has come out for a moment here. 3rd and 1. Flutie fakes wide open Eric Moulds. Moulds going to take it the distance.
Play fake. Flutie fires it right. Caught by Sam Gash. He's got a first down. Spins out of the tackle. All the way in. Touchdown. Can you?
Flutie drops it off to Thurman Thomas with 2 blockers in front of him. Thomas to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
And that means that Burt Berry is going to have to play in his spot. Johnson for Moulds, got him in stride, deep left side.
Field with Van Pelt out of a shotgun. The Bengals open up the blitz big time to the receiver. McDaniel is open with the ball, and he's got room to weave and run. McDaniel, he's trying to push it in, and he does. Avion Black, with the catch.
Hart is not in there tonight. He's injured, and Jamie Nail starting 4. Johnson, flush. Looks to the end zone. Price caught right hand.
Packers, who had 10 last week, they cleaned that one up. Rob Johnson to the end zone. Reamersma catches it. Touchdown.
From the Indianapolis 40. Johnson down the sideline. Moulds got it. Touchdown.
Snaps in the second quarter, fumbled twice, leading to 2 Bills touchdowns. And after Sam Rogers recovers on the hit by Cowan, Jonathan Litton, it's a touchdown. Fumbles Jerry Ostrowski, the center. He scored.
In their win at the Meadowlands today at Buffalo. Game tied at 17. The long throw to Moulds. He's got it and rolls to the goal line, and they're going to mark it at the 1-yard.
There's a boot. Roll out. He'll walk in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's just what I called. Said when it came down to it and they needed it.
Flutie fires, and there's the first catch today by Eric Moulds.
And the Bills punch it in. Flutie tosses it up. Touchdown!
In there. And the kick is away. Bly at the 32. 35, an opening at the 40, 45, 50, fumbles the ball, and it is picked up by Brian Mormon, number 8. And after the nice return,
McNabb on 3rd down. Pass is deflected and intercepted by Pat Williams. First turnover of the game out of the deflection. There were about 7 Bills around the ball.
Has got a lot of snaps. He's just playing average. But now Eric Moulds gets into the ball game as Rob Johnson finds him for a big gainer. It's the guy they need to get started. You turn him on, he can light some things up for you. Eric Moulds just comes down, finds a spot in the middle of the field. The ball's delivered perfectly.
Have defense, and they can run the ball with Eddie Joy.
1st and 10 from the 20. Play fake. Johnson. First play from scrimmage, 3rd quarter, and Johnson puts it upstairs. Caught by
1st and 10. 2 touchdown passes by Van Pelt. The fake to centers. Gets by Abagu. Throws it downfield. Wide open is Moulds. Hit by Mickens. Grabbed by Victor Griff.
CBS Sports, we thank them all for their
Continued good work, bringing NFL football to you. Here's a throw. Remersma, touchdown, Bills.
Mantel looking long. He's got a man open in Moles, and Moles has the ball. Eric Moles is inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a big plays.
Well, Eric Moles working right against Sean Springs, and you'll see here Springs tries to grab him. Moles just runs away from him.
And outside the 45, first down and 10. The fake to Henry, who offers a block. Van Pelt going deep for Moles. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown!
Especially with the big lead and the clock on their side. Donald Hayes batted in the air and intercepted. Brandon Spoon, he's got blockers in front. Brandon Spoon into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills.
11 years in the league, can still run people down. Brady in trouble. Here comes the rush, and here's the hit. Man alive. Brady's up. That's good to see, but what looked like a knockout hit by Nate Clements, who played against Brady when they were both in the Big Ten. Clements at Ohio State, Brady at Michigan. That hit. Glad to see Brady get up. That was a knockout hit.
That hit gave me chills.
Training camp. But the man who snubbed the Bengals, Drew Bledsoe, hits Eric Moles, tells Kevin Caselhorn, get out of my way, heads to the land of 6, Bills 7-0. But John
Bledsoe pump fakes, now goes to the end zone, touchdown!
For their own 44-yard line. Henry, the long back. Bledsoe to the air. What a catch! Eric Moles.
Down, short 3 inside the 24. Look for Price. He's been a great third down receiver today. Bledsoe to the side. And it is caught at the 2 to Eric Moles.
So to Moles. So they do have that deep strike capability if Bledsoe has time.
Blitz by the Lions. Bledsoe gets out. Wide open is Peerless Price, and there goes Peerless Price. He'll score.
Bledsoe over the middle, touchdown! They've turned it over twice in the last 2 quarters now. Bledsoe going deep, down the middle. Tip, caught! Eric Moles, touchdown! What a catch by Moles!
Incomplete, Dublin, 3 of 11. Final chance, Flutie going to the end zone. Throws it. What do you got to do, Tommy? Knock it down. Knock it down.
The stuff to be really tremendous in this league. And the Bills and Drew Bledsoe, of all people, takes it down and in, and the first touchdown of the game is
The Lions, Antonio Brown deep for the Buffalo Bills. It's a nice high punt, and Brown is going to have room to run. Up the field, he's out to 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. John Jett's trying to catch him. He's not going to get there. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 75-yard touchdown return, no flags.
Still 14-0. Another new addition. The kid, Sam Adams, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Touchdown. Sam Adams goes well with wings. It's a touchdown, Bills.
Yeah, great job of swarming defense.
2 tight ends. 3 tight ends. Neufeld shifting. Bledsoe on the keeper. Touchdown. Done.
With the wind at their back and 2 minutes to play. Bledsoe dropping, look, throw, catch. First down Buffalo, and Eric Moles isn't done till he's all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Is on bootlegs to their backup tight ends against the Redskins. Oh, what a great play fake.
Into the end zone. Josh Reed walks it in on the play action. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sure. Back against the Houston Oilers in the playoffs. They could have used Frank today, although early on, Jeff Posey, if the Bills fall on the ball, it's a touchdown. Said it's only a safety. Jeff.
Here's Mormon. Fumbles the ball, and now he's going to run it. And he may have a first down. He does. All the way to the 49-yard line. Oh, my.
He's taking a victory lap.
Sure looked at Friday when we saw him practice. Now he's looking at the end zone. A throw and a catch and a touchdown to Josh Reed. So Bledsoe.
It wouldn't have recovered in time.
Matt Turk benefiting from the win, but his end over end will bounce to Nate Clements at the 30. And Clements is in the clear for a moment at the 40. Breaks another tackle. 45, 50.
Yeah, this might kill his rushing average. There you go.
Second and goal. McGahee this time is in for the touchdown.
There's a pulling guard. First and 10 from their 46. Bledsoe back pass. Lays it up for Moulds. Moulds brings it in. I thought for a moment he might get called for offensive pass interference. There's no call. It's going to be
Drew Bledsoe then found a wide open Eric Moulds to give Buffalo a 7-0 lead.
First down at the 41 of New England. Bledsoe going for it all right here. Moulds in the end zone. Touchdown. No.
It was linebacker Takeo Spikes that struck first, picking off Jay Fiedler and putting the Bills up 7-0 in the first quarter.
On the kickoff team.
You are the wedge buster. You're going one place, and that's right through the gauntlet. McGee heads to the left. He's got a lane. Terrence McGee is out across the 40. McGee, one man to beat. Terrence McGee will take this one to the house. No flags. 87 yards.
That's Lee Evans out of the backfield, and they're going to throw for Evans. Is he inbounds? Touchdown, Buffalo. Fingertip.
5-yard line. Willis McGahee on the fake. Mark Campbell with the touchdown. Three catches, 3 touchdowns by the tight end.
It's time. Oh, throwing a catch, and it is a Buffalo Bills. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown as they get it to this tremendous receiver, the rookie from Wisconsin out of Bedford, Ohio.
And Clements picked Maddox off for a 30-yard touchdown return and a 17-16 Bills lead.
Losman fires in the end zone. Oh, man! Touchdown! Jason Peters, the tackle-eligible play. And that must be Sam White somewhere up there calling that one.
Starts for McGahee, and from the 80 caps it, and it's a touchdown. 13 Falcons lead. The Bills,
The slot receiver. Holcomb to the end zone, caught by Moulds for a Buffalo touchdown.
Working against the rookie.
Takeo Spikes makes the play. Now McGahee scores a touchdown. Willis had 143 yards today on 29 carries.
Second down 12. And Losman with time going to the end zone and looking for Evans. He caught it. He worked on Warfield. Was he in? Touchdown.
On Carolina's next possession, Aaron Schobel hit Jake Delhomme's arm, forcing a fumble which Buffalo recovered. That set up a Lindell 45.
Football team in pretty dire straits.
Second down 10 from the 49. Losman has thrown a couple of interceptions, 3 to be exact now. And there's a catch and run by Josh Reed, getting a block from Aiken, being chased by Poteet, cutting it back inside. He broke an Asante Samuel tackle and an attempted tackle by Wilson, and winds his way in a snowy 51-yard catch and run for a touchdown, and the shutout is gone for New England.
And Lee Evans in motion. Evans has been shut down tonight. Holcomb comes down to Joe Burns. The former Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket Burns is in for the touchdown.
Lead 7-zip, but the Bills quickly counter. Lossman pitched back to McGahee, Torrey James covering him, but Willis winds his way 61 yards to the zone. We're tied 7-all. It's amazing. His knee was once jello.
And here, Lossman quickie over the middle, complete again, and it's the little guy, Roscoe Parrish, on the way for a touchdown. Oh my!
Price in motion. The boot. The quick throw, tough throw, just barely picked up by Price, and Price is still going. Price will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The snap. Here's a little shovel pass up to Willis McGahee at the 30, at the 40. Willis in midfield, one man to beat. He's at the Patriots 40, the 30, and he is finally hauled down at the New England 18-yard line. And it is
2nd and 20. They go down the field, wide open, Lee Evans. Touchdown, Buffalo.
53 yards. They still need a chunk of yardage here. Lossman steps up. Lossman throwing on the move. Catch made. Roscoe Parrish. I mean, how does he do it year in, year out? But he always seems to. What a great football coach Schottenheimer is.
2nd down and goal. Lossman lobbing it into the end zone.
We're talking it over. Touchdown.
He is a great leader, a great football player.
This is 3rd down. Lossman of the Bills needs 7. Throw and a catch. This is Josh Reed heading down inside the 5. He's heading in.
4th, even on a windy day in Buffalo. Now J.P. Lossman. Let's not forget about the strides he's made the second half of the season. And striding is Lee Evans. 37-yard touchdown.
2nd and 10 here. And Edwards has to dance to his left, look to his right, and unload into the end zone. Parrish has it for a touchdown. You mentioned that Roscoe.
Later on the ensuing drive, it's Lossman. Looking up top again to probably his favorite target, Lee Evans. This guy can run by anybody.
You know what? Lee Evans just a really good receiver. He got the rookie there, beat him, the converted safety to
Michael
corner.
Griffin.
I've got to live up to that. I'm no longer the head guy. I've got to live up to the guy on the other side.
Marshawn Lynch breaking it. Look at Lynch go. Pops it outside. Stiff arm. Cuts it back. Pile drive. Touchdown, Buffalo. Holy mackerel. This kid can play.
Potentially with a touchdown here. Inside the 1. 4th and goal. Fake the handoff. Edwards looking. Throws. Touchdown. Michael Gaines. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Last drive, 70 yards in the Witten touchdown. 1st and 10, but 89 yards to go. Deflected in the air and caught for the touchdown by Chris Kelsey. Unbelievable.
12-7 game in the 3rd quarter. Bills were up. 3rd-round pick Trent Edwards making his 3rd straight start. Looking deep, throwing deep to Lee Evans, who bobbles it, but holds on. 54-yard strike. Edwards 11-20.
With a 26-21 lead on Cincinnati. Reed goes in motion. Back to the ground game. And the Bengals swarm. Lynch breaks a tackle. Marshawn Lynch. He's gone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good night.
Week right here. And they got Seymour back a couple of weeks ago. Richard had not played for the first month and a half of the season with a knee injury. And now Lossman's going to launch one deep down the sideline. Adjusting and making the catches. Roscoe Parrish for the touchdown.
With a 65% completion percentage. Here's Edwards. Throwing. Deep ball. Evans. He's got it. And he's gone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 70 yards through the air.
It's short. A 42-yard pass play. Edwards looking, end zone, he throws, touchdown, Lee Evans. What a move by Evans in the end zone.
Tonight, cloudy skies, the rain stopped about 5:30. The kick in the air, McElvin fields it at the 4. Cuts to his right, up to the 15. Tries to cut it up the middle. Leotis on the run at the 25, at the 30. Still on his feet in front of the Buffalo bench. And he's finally put down at the 47-yard line.
Times that Trent Edwards could make a sandwich.
And there it is, wide open. Ryan Denny. They didn't.
Edwards is really hot. Now 21 of 36. Another throw. Roscoe Parrish. He's in. Touchdown Bills.
Highmark Stadium was out of power.
Fred Jackson, Corey McIntyre, the pass to the end zone, caught, and a touchdown. Lee Evans.
Set up on a 42-yard pass play to Lynch. Edwards looking all kinds of time now, rolling right, wide open, touchdown Buffalo. Derek Fine with the
18-yard line is 2nd and 11. Edwards has time. He gets rid of it to Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, good cut by Lynch to get the first down and the touchdown. What a play by Lynch.
And does what any Bills quarterback should do, and that's hand to this guy.
Yeah, this is the guy you got to. This is your bread and butter now.
Marshawn Lynch, 50 of his 134 yards on the day.
75 miles an hour tore a strip off the Bills' practice field house. You see the scene outside? Aptly named Gustowski. And we're going to fix the goalpost. The Patriots are going to try to. It's a 26-yarder. Tommy, it's a chip shot normally, and he even takes the wind into account. And it's that. What? That's no good, however. Give him credit. He made two.
Fitzpatrick takes the snap. Sets up, has some time, throws over the middle, and is caught by Hawthorne at the 10, and he's brought down at the Chicago Bears 1-yard line. 2nd and goal, just inside the 3-yard line. Fitzpatrick takes, Rhodes runs again, spinning forward into the end from the shotgun. Takes it, looking to throw, looking left, fires left, and is intercepted by Reggie Corner at the 20-yard line, and he may go. Corner at midfield, Corner at the 35, Corner brought down at the 27-yard line. Stafford had to bring him down.
The city he'd never had the opportunity to play in.
Off the play fake, Edwards going deep for Terrell Owens. He makes the catch for the touchdown.
As a matter of fact, the Bills, it's Bills special teams. Brian Moorman, Pro Bowl punter. Ryan Denny, they did it last year. They do it this year.
The last play. Trent Edwards. He's a Stanford man. He needs the band on the field. The band is on the field.
This is a nice play, though.
Lee Evans back to Roscoe Parrish. Right here, I thought maybe right here. Flip it. Not so much.
That's it away. That's some balls on the field.
6-3. The Browns win a game in which they had two completed passes.
Looking for a friend. Jarris Byrd. How about this rookie out of Oregon? He picks off Schaub. He's had 6 on the season. He had 2 on the day. And he can fly.
And Fitzpatrick to throw. Up top. T.O. Oh! Touchdown!
Shotgun. First down at the Patriots 11. The snap. Going to loft one into the end zone looking for Lee Evans. He makes the catch, and it is touchdown.
Is on the other side of the field and not playing today, Joseph Adai. Fitzpatrick going deep. T.O. touchdown.
Get a couple catches too. Meanwhile, Trent Edwards and C.J. Spiller rumble, young man rumble. The rookie certainly looks like he has the goods.
Yeah, C.J. Spiller really been very impressive throughout the preseason. Good job on the screen there. And then you see him in the open field. So good. You see the speed to get to the pylon, get in.
McIntyre, Fred Jackson. Here's Fitzpatrick to pass it. Goes down the sideline. Evans has it. Touchdown.
Last week, Spiller gets out of it, still on his feet, and look at the block by Fitzpatrick, and another first down by the Bills.
Straight for 5 years. Fitzpatrick over the middle to Fred Jackson, and he's running free, and he is gone.
You gotta love the middle screen now. Get those big guys out in front of the running back over the ball. See ya.
The Bills haven't done anything all game.
3rd down. Here's a throw. Hot, is it? It is a touchdown coming out
As David Nelson
To 3, that's his 6th touchdown of the season for Woodhead. Ryan Fitzpatrick bombs one down the left sideline for C.J. Spiller. Had a nice game the first time around.
6-year, $39 million contract on Friday. Ensuing Bills possession, Fitzpatrick finds Steve Johnson for the 52-yard touchdown. Fitzpatrick.
Good pass out to the outside, complete to Aiken. Aiken makes a miss. Here he goes. Kamar Aiken. They're going to mark him down at the 1-inch line. Boy, I thought he was in.
Oh, I did. He looked.
For a touchdown, Nelson. Buffalo is back on top.
It would be about 57. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Jackson in the open field to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown! This is for the win. The Buffalo Bills have defeated the New England Patriots. They stopped the 15-game losing streak.
18, he comes to motion. Fitzpatrick. Fires, touchdown! David Nelson.
That's the Jets play of this drive, Dion, and Sketches, oh no, to Jarris Ford, picks it off. I have no idea who he was throwing the ball to.
From the shotgun, Fitzpatrick, end zone, touchdown! Stevie Johnson and Buffalo still alive. Now 23-16 with 2:58 left.
Home. Blind after that 18-yard run by Spiller on 1st and 10. Another nice run. Here's Pierce with the block downfield. And that is a touchdown. C.J. Spiller. 24-yard touchdown.
Goes to the running back, and Spiller has again a big chunk to the 10, to the 5, and down at the 4. The Bills offense in celebration toss.
Vince Young in Philadelphia a year ago, acquired by the Bills here. It's the 3rd quarterback. Bills down 7-3, and Young getting away from the rush. 21 yards and a 1st down, and Lindell knocked.
Delay a game, it's got to be. Poor baby Ben.
From the Chiefs 5. This is Spiller trying to turn the corner, lunges end zone, and Buffalo builds on its lead.
Fitzpatrick on 2nd and 6. Quick pass is complete, and there he goes. Donald Jones. Jones cuts it to the far side. Can he get there? Touchdown.
Backfield. The Bills trail 28-27. Time running down in this 3rd quarter. Fitzpatrick throws. Stevie Johnson. Touchdown.
The special teams were quite special. As you see, with 1 minute and 15 seconds into the game, Leonis McKelvin takes it to the house. And what does 21 do?
Well, 21's going to hold it up, but I love the vision. He know I'm here. That's why you got to hold it up in a hot step, baby.
Over the years.
2nd and 3, Jackson to the outside, make it Spiller to the 20, to the 10, end zone, touchdown. C.J. Spiller with an electrifying run from 44 yards.
Fake to Jackson. Wide open, guess who? The tight end, Lee Smith, sneaks around the back.
For Ryan Fitzpatrick, they've not been able to do that here today. Played it to Spiller. Spiller puts the speed on. Spiller in the open field, and he is gone for a touchdown.
.com. Well, there can't be that many more guys. There's only like 25 of them on the Wall of Fame.
Many more.
28.
3rd and 7. The snap
is bad. It's in the end zone. It's a touchdown, Buffalo. Jamie Blatnick.
Invaluable. He'll take that with him during the season.
Thanks, Mike. Lewis takes a shot down the sidelines. This time Easley's able to bring it in, and Marcus Easley's going to go all the way to the house. A 79-yard touchdown pass from Thaddeus Lewis to Marcus.
265, a big man himself. First red zone visit of the day. Manuel going to the end zone. Touchdown! Robert Woods
Trying to stop him and win the game. Here's Manuel with a fade and wide open. Touchdown to Stevie Johnson.
Fake the handoff. Manuel sets up, throws, deep ball, Woods, touchdown, Buffalo.
Don't know how to keep him on the field.
First and 10, blitz resign from Nelson. Oh, he's got the receiver. Goodwin, touchdown!
First half here, 26 yards. This is C.J. Spiller, and Spiller. First down yardage and then some. 40, 45, midfield. Cuts it back. Still on his feet with a blocker in front of him. Inside the 20-yard line. And that's what C.J. Spiller brings to the ball.
On 3rd and 11, Manuel forced to get rid of it, floats it upstairs, it's caught like a punt by T.J. Graham for the touchdown.
The Dolphins 9, and if they're in the red zone, it must be Fred Jackson. Touchdown, Fred Jackson. Bills extend their lead to 10-0.
Second half, 4 of 4 for 65 yards on this drive. He's got that one. Touchdown, Buffalo, Mike Williams.
Palmer with a long count trying to get that 5 yards back. He gets more as Dixon finds a hole and breaks it all the way out to the center.
The Bills will get it back. Back deep to receive is Spiller on the near side. Along the numbers, has some daylight. He could go! He's going to go untouched. Touchdown, Bills!
Cone plays it, Word plays it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm watching football now.
Jackson's in!
Yeah, baby. Steve, I'll yell for both of us.
Don't do it. Getting a little nourishment on the sidelines again. In the meantime, watching Kyle Orton with the worst stash going in the NFL to Robert Woods.
Throw that ball, bro. You can throw that ball. I tell you what, I like Buffalo's young talent, man.
Sack of the game. This is big, 4th and 20. He lets it go. Chandler's got it. First down. He atones for the drop.
What a huge play.
I think that Jackson was coming back. Then Kyle Orton. First and 10. Orton swings it near side. It's Chris Hogan for the Buffalo touchdown.
Next play from scrimmage, Terrence West, one of the Browns' rookies in the backfield.
Oh,
Wrong
boy.
hand, Marshall.
Oh, buddy. Don't look good. Yep, it's cold. He got a cough. And when you cough up the ball like that,
It's cold.
you don't play no more. Boy, you got
Jerry
to go to the
Hughes
hospital.
taking it 18 yards for the score. And no more timeouts.
Situation right there.
Yeah, so they end up punting. Now this is where it gets a little hairy. Mario Williams around the end. Ball's loose. Eddie Lacy pick it up. And then
Go, Eddie, go!
They blow it dead because they're treating them like they're 6-year-olds. But Dean Blandino, vice president of officiating, tweeted out, good call, because inside 2 minutes, ball's dead when recovered by the non-fumbling player.
Very happy about what transpired. So the second drive for Manuel, play action, steps up in the pocket, finds Deontay Thompson, deep 50-yard touchdown there. Bills take a 24-17 lead with 2 minutes left.
Put on the Bills jersey, did just that.
But this guy still seemed like he was the star of the show. Tyrod Taylor really played well today, and he brings that dimension.
That it factor, right?
Yes.
Between Roman and Chip Kelly says they're both so dynamic in their abilities as offensive coordinators. Taylor's going to take a shot. He's got his man Harvin caught in the end zone.
First and 10. Going deep. He's looking for Watkins. Touchdown.
He's raising the bar too high.
Too high. Impossibly high.
Perhaps the comeback.
That was two hands
for the Bills,
and it counted.
One timeout for Buffalo, 2nd and 3, under 23 seconds left. Manuel flushed out, gonna throw on the run, end zone, it is caught. Watkins for the touchdown. Here's McCoy, first and 10. McCoy, first down and more, still going, 20, 10, 5, and he's in. 48 yards as McCoy gets Buffalo into the end zone.
Speed to finish off his run into the end zone.
Play so far early in this game, 3rd and goal. Taylor throwing, end zone, caught. Sammy Watkins for the Buffalo touchdown.
On 2nd and 5, it's Gillislee, and he will pick up a Buffalo first down and more. Gillislee, a 60-yard touchdown run last week, and here he goes for 50.
Tompkins goes in motion. Fitzpatrick unloads. Intercepted. Shotgun. Fitzpatrick. As he throws a wobbler. Fitzpatrick. Picked off. It's over.
Infield refreshed. He looks like the punt is blocked. And the big man doesn't know where it is. Finally slapped out of bounds.
Well, you'll see it's coming right up the middle, and he does a great job just getting in low. Just
in red zone practice. Let's see if it pays off on 3rd down. Taylor over the middle, end zone, caught! Touchdown! LaShawn McCoy!
Taylor hesitated for a moment, now breaks outside. Down the field, he's got a man open, and it's caught at the 30 by Salas. The former Jet takes it home for the touchdown.
Look, the attempt. High snap. Catanzaro chasing after the ball. It's still loose, and then picked up by Aaron Williams. And Williams will take it all the way.
You've got, and it's McCoy to the 10, McCoy, 3rd touchdown.
Time.
1st and goal for New England.
319. Attack.
Toss it to Hogan. Hogan gets hit inside the 5 by Stephon Gilmore.
Some fan threw something right out on the field, too, at about the 1-yard line.
The Jaguars have had a halftime lead. McCoy on 1st down, has to move. LaShawn McCoy off to the races, chased by Cyprien. McCoy will go the distance, 75 yards.
he comes in, he's going
2nd and 10. Taylor again. Oh, it's caught by Clay. And he tucks under and takes off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Go inside the 10. That's O'Leary in motion. They head it up to McCoy. He's got some blockers. Low to the right. Toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Val.
Taylor has time, going for it all to the end zone, and it is caught. Sammy Watkins, touchdown. No matter how healthy.
On time early, and you saw that in both early throws.
How about 3 for 3? Why not?
It was a nose tackle, defensive tackle was right over the top of him. That was a good play by the Bills.
Jonathan Williams on 2nd and 5. Williams still going inside the 15. He's got the 10. Williams cuts it up and in for the touchdown. Jonathan Williams.
180.
2nd and goal at the 1. Tolbert. Touchdown.
We are here in Buffalo. E.J. Gaines helped off the field, so Leonard Johnson in his stead here. 1st and 10, Simeon under pressure, and he's intercepted again. It's picked off by Tre'Davious White. As Simeon, making another terrible decision, makes his first career pick.
I don't know what Trevor Simeon was thinking right here. This is his 2nd bad throw of the day. This one even worse than the first one.
Knocked out of that game. Winston for Brate. And it's taken away. It's another Buffalo takeaway. Matt Milano
And he's another Florida guy from Orlando, Florida.
Matt Milano play this. This is played excellent. Reads his eyes underneath. No reason to make that throw. Safety help over the top and a linebacker underneath. Bad decision by Jameis Winston.
Bills have 2nd and 20. Protection is good. Taylor spins away. Has all day to throw. Now fires and completes it at the 40. That's Brandon Tate spinning away. Tate to the outside. And Tate is taken down at the 50. And now some extra.
Well, that's everybody
celebrating
just rallying around Brandon Tate because he picks up a big 2nd down, long yardage. And, you know, Brandon Tate being one of their core special teams.
Here at Orchard Park, they travel well. As Peterman throws, touchdown, Nick O'Leary.
They're all coming. Brady ducks and is down near the 15 by Kyle Williams.
With Webb under center. Here's McCoy, breaking a tackle, McCoy into the end zone, and Buffalo wins it. Incredible. Number 64 on the right side.
Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Cutler intercepted, and Buffalo gets it right back. Tre'Davious White. They pick off Cutler for the 3rd time, and that should seal it for the Bills.
I don't know what Jay Cutler's doing here. Just throws this ball up. Late pressure. It was a clean pocket if he got rid of the ball early. Does not get rid of this ball. Throws it into double coverage. Overthrows his receiver. And after getting the onside kick, they have an opportunity, and Jay Cutler throws it away.
Oh, but I'll tell you what, it took a strong arm, and he put it right in the right spot. Allen, there it is.
Touchdown! His first of his NFL career. Ray McLeod with the grab. Rookie to rookie.
When you can see that ball got in there. 3rd down so far. They break pressure. Allen steps away, turns and runs. He's got good speed, looking to get to the chains. He dives. Did he make it? In front of us. Let's watch the replay.
His body, the top part of his body, I think, got there. Let's see if they're calling a foot out of bounds before he gets to the 1st down marker. Nope.
On 2nd down, he looks to the near sideline. And he's going long. He wobbles one inside the 25. Zay Jones has it.
Then trying to get up to speed at the NFL game. Dean Pease, their defensive coordinator, looking on. Here comes Allen. We know he can run with it. Breaking a tackle. Allen runs his end zone. Touchdown. Incredible play by the rookie.
Down. They shift to the shotgun. Play action off of it. A little bit of pressure in the pocket, and Brady goes down. Lorenzo Alexander took a swipe at the ball.
Jordan Howard, fake to him. Mitchell Trubisky from the pocket. And mix-up, interception, take away Buffalo. Tre'Davious White returns all the way inside the 45 of Chicago.
And don't allow Allen to go out there by himself. Allen on 1st and 10, under heavy pressure, he throws, has his man, it's Foster, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 33-yard penalty against the Jets. Little end-around action. This is McKenzie, rising in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 15-yard sprint by McKenzie.
Moves him back 1st and 15. Allen a deep drop, letting the routes develop. Floating one. Foster inside the 5 and in for the touchdown. This game is tied midway for the 4th.
3 touchdown passes. Tannehill intercepted. It's picked
touchdown run for Chad Kelly. Christian Wade is the running back, and he gets the carry here for the Bills. And look at Wade go! All the way from England to the house! Touchdown, Buffalo! Unbelievable! Stop the clock. Jackson to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! David Sills! And the Bills sideline erupts!
So does this crowd.
There's the deep man. Gore to the end zone. Touchdown Bills. A 1-yard plunge. And Buffalo has retaken the lead.
Use the on 3rd and goal. Myers, the motion man. From the gun. Brady flushed out. Brady fires. Intercepted in the end zone. Micah Hyde read it. The Bills motion tells you man-to-man coverage.
Allen taking a shot. Caught. Touchdown. John Brown.
Allen open. It's Singletary. High stepping his way. He's into the end zone. It's a Buffalo touchdown. Gore is in the backfield. Fake to him. Josh Allen for the end zone. Touchdown Buffalo, and Cole Beasley spikes it.
The second down and 13. Allen going deep, and he's got him. Touchdown! John Brown, what a catch! 34 yards.
Snaps, a lot of respect on this team. Jackson, bobble, intercepted, knocked over to Edmonds.
Understand his concepts.
On 3rd down, Barkley middle of the field, pass is complete. Sweeney has it close to the 10.
And Zach Moss, the running back. It's a play fake. Allen, he's got a wide open lane and a Buffalo touchdown. 9 rushing touchdowns last year for Josh Allen, as Ryan Bates spiked.
On 3rd and 22. Open is Beasley. He's going to get the first down, or be very close.
That's why they split Diggs out wide and got the look they wanted.
Now 1st and goal, Allen keeps. And throws. It is caught for the touchdown. Stephon Diggs able somehow to keep his feet in bounds.
Newton will keep it. Newton, oh, he lost the ball! Buffalo takes over. Cam Newton coughs it up with 31 seconds left. The Patriots turn it over. It is recovered by Marley.
Plenty of time for Josh Allen. Wide open. End zone. Touchdown Buffalo Bills. Isaiah McKenzie hauls it in, and he's dancing.
The flip for Beasley. Beasley, touchdown! Gabriel Davis on the receiving end.
Allen beat them deep, or a screen pass or something. Get Pittsburgh's pressure. Here's Allen throwing, man down. Diggs got it inside the 10. Diggs to the goal line and in for the Buffalo touchdown. Pittsburgh
Drops last week in Vegas. Barkley to the air on 1st and 10, and he's got him. Davis, what a catch! Touchdown, Buffalo. That was spectacular. Davis has caught 2 passes today for 51 and 56.
You can set up quarterback draw at this almost empty set, too.
Allen, he's a runner. No, he's a thrower. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, and the the Bills take the lead.
Field flanking Jackson. He stays in the block. Jackson fires, and that will be intercepted in the end zone by Johnson. Taron Johnson. And only Jackson can stop him now. Too late to the end zone. Touchdown. Johnson had a pick six against Roethlisberger in one of the Pittsburgh games this year.
Guys, so excited about that and the new schedule that we have to pare this thing down.
Jake Fromm up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and he takes it in.
Buffalo trying to add points. Allen delivers. End zone. It's caught. Gabriel Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Isaiah McKenzie in motion. Allen on the run for the end zone. Leaping in the end zone is Emmanuel Sanders, and that's going to be a Bills touchdown.
Josh Allen, a 25-yard touchdown to Dawson Knox. And Allen, under duress, eludes the rush, slings it deep downfield, and it's caught inside the 20 by Stephon Diggs.
After the penalty, 3rd down and 10. Allen steps up. He's got a lane to run all day for Josh Allen into Miami territory. And finally brought down at the 40. Nick Needham on the tackle after a 34-yard scamper for Josh Allen.
Moss in the backfield. Allen to the air. Caught for the touchdown. Stephon Diggs. And he beat Rock Yassin. 6-yard strike by quarterback Josh Allen. Play action. Throw. Caught. Touchdown. It's Gabriel Davis. And the Bills are on the board with a short field. Ten-point lead, keeping the offense on the field on 4th down. To the end zone, touchdown, Davis. His 2nd of the afternoon.
Let's just get the points and move on. On 2nd down, Allen. Oh, he's going to walk in. Easy touchdown. And the Bills take the lead.
To the air, Allen stiff-arming his way from one defender. Throws in there, grabbed by Diggs. Was he in? No, on the chalk, incomplete.
Operate from the gun.
Fake it. Allen looking, waits. The patience. Allen turns the corner and he will toss it. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Catch made. It is Dawson Knox. And the Bills strike first on an excuse-me touchdown from Josh Allen.
For Nick Foles. Pressure coming. Foles is hit, and he lost the football. Scooped up by the Bills. Terrell Bernard down the sideline. Touchdown! And he still have one timeout remaining. Keenum, end zone, caught, touchdown, O.J. Howard. This Buffalo offense continues to roll. They lead 27-6.
For the Buffalo Bills, Allen off the play fake. Gives it to Gilliam, the fullback. Trying to make some people miss. Down the sideline, end zone, touchdown Buffalo. It's Reggie Gilliam, the fullback, for the score.
The one in the league on 3rd down.
Yeah, they are the Bills, 56% on 3rd down, but it's 3rd and 10, throwing into the wind, way down the field. Oh my goodness! This is going to be 98 yards to Gabe Davis. A 98-yard explosion. Josh Allen to Gabe Davis.
What a big weekend. Next weekend on NBC. From the 20, Allen. Let's go. Downfield for Diggs. He's got it. Diggs to the 25-yard line. one snap, 55 yards, no timeouts for the Bills.
They rushed just 4. Allen again rolls. On the move, lets it fly. Oh, Diggs! Oh, what a catch! Stephon Diggs, one hand. First down, Buffalo.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow!
That is unbelievable.
Allen, he's got heat on this one. He's got Knox. Oh, look at that somersault.
This place is about to blow. He makes this.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Oh, yeah.
And the Bills slide into the postseason for the 4th straight year.
And I know this is your time. You'd like to keep us updated.
Yeah, we'll keep everybody posted on Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Miami, and the Jets. We're underway as New England decided to defer after winning the toss. And here's Hines on the run back, breaking a tackle and taking it past midfield. And down the sideline he goes. This is storybook. An opening kickoff return for Damar Hamlin. And this place is absolutely going wild.
We're at 120 early in the year.
Yep, they averaged that 151 over that 7-game win streak. Here they are on the ground, the Cook, and he is all the way home for the touchdown. James Cook from 12 yards out.
Great misdirection. Great start to the game for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd and 1 from a goal line last week for any of these teams.
Oh, I wonder.
Cincinnati did good last time.
There's the touchdown as he goes off left guard and has a few words to say to Jesse Bates.
You want a rivalry? People had started to develop that right away about the Bills and the Chiefs.
Was going to be able to get in there or not, or how severe that is.
2nd and 12. Barkley's got a man to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Tyrell Shavers. A 22-yard touchdown to the undrafted rookie out of San Diego State.
2nd down and 10. Allen up. Caught. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. Josh Allen has just thrown his 2nd touchdown pass today.
The middle, you're not going to throw this, are you, Jim?
They are. No, he won't even get a chance. It's Ed Oliver again, just busting up another play.
The game's final play. Taylor over the top to Waller. Can't bring it in. Taron Johnson defends. And the Bills win.
You're going to...
Pressure again. Runs away from it. Throws on the run. Caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid.
You're always concerned about what he can do. Shows blitz, drops in great position. Great position, but now he steps up. He's going to stop him from running.
A lot of big plays that Russell's made tonight that has looked like the old Russell Wilson.
See if the Bills can answer as Cook has it bounce back into his arms. They're going to mark him at the 26.
Areas, you could do that here if you wanted to, and then defenses will have to change because of it.
2nd and 5, and it's caught by Shakir. Shakir with Whitehead trying to cut off the angle. Shakir still going. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a move. Wow. 81 yards.
This is next level in the play.
Cook again. Why not? James Cook through everyone, and he scores again.
Nickel secondary, 3rd and 11. They need the 45. Zappi blitzes on. Intercepted. Picked off by Douglas. Breaking tackles. Got a block. Finds a gap. He is gone.
2nd and 9. Across the middle, Sherfield was knocked down. Shakir knocked down inside the 10. Oh, what an effort! The play of the night. Khalil Shakir broke away from, of all people, Mika Fitzpatrick.
Huge if you're Buffalo right now to hold them to 3, and Kansas City wants to go up 2 scores.
Here's the toss. It's Hardman, and Hardman is stopped just short. Hey, the ball went through the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
They may rule him down. The Bills are saying that ball was fumbled to the back of the end zone.
Oh my goodness.
You got to bring us in here.
Yeah, most definitely, Jim. First thing I'm looking at, Jim, is he's down by contact.
Yes. Pressure coming. Trubisky throws. He's got a man. It's Shakir again. A Buffalo first down and much more as Shakir is angled out of bounds around the 30. A gain of 19 for the third-year man out of Boise State. 3rd down and 5. DiNucci to Evans out of the backfield. Slips a tackle and takes it in. And that's the first touchdown of the preseason for the Bills.
Cook in motion. Allen in the pocket. Allen will run it himself. He pumps. Got some daylight. Hurdles to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Somebody has to make a big play.
Lawrence on the move. Launching down the middle. Intercepted. Overthrew the man and Damar Hamlin. A huge roar as one of the most popular, inspiring Bills comes up with the takeaway.
Today for deflected. Amari Cooper in the slot. The Bills like to do a lot of all verts down here in the tight red area. 2nd down and 10. Allen looking for Cooper. Touchdown! His first catch as a Bill goes for 6.
Wind is subsided. 61-yard try for the lead. It is. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh. It's based on his day.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
5% of the targets to Shakir completed. This is behind Cooper, who brought it in. Pitched it back to Allen, who's going to go to the goal line and get in! No! Spectacular touchdown!
Oh my goodness! Come on, Mike. Give it to him. Come on! That didn't just happen.
And then they hit him with the shots downfield. But Alec Anderson, number 70, doing a nice job as an extra blocker.
On the ground, Cook's got a hole. Cook still going. James Cook takes it the distance. Touchdown, Bills.
I think his teammates want the MVP for him. They know it's about a Super Bowl. MVP would be amazing and great. He deserves it. Lamar deserves it.
Here's a guy coming right in. That's Shavers. Look at him with that burst. Taking it the distance for another Bills touchdown.
I think we got a quarterback competition now, Jim.
A controversy.
Trubisky is on fire.
Big play here. Trying to go up top for it.
He wants to run for it, Jim. He wants to just go get it with his legs. He's trying to find
it. Wasn't there, so now he's got to throw it deep to the end zone. And was that caught? Yes! Ty Johnson scrapes it off the ground, above the ground for the touchdown. Did he?
It's really close.
It looks like he's got a hand underneath it. Back to Henry. Jackson throws. Got a man wide open. It's Andrew. They dropped the ball, and it's recovered by Bernard. The 3rd turnover committed by the Ravens.
For the end of the game.
2nd down and 3. White to Evans. Evans, touchdown. Another touchdown drive by Mike White in the Bills offense.
That was a well-executed drive by the Bills, both through the air and on the ground. They blocked.
Zaire Mitchell-Payton, first-year player, I should say, is the man protecting, and Henry lost the football.
And the Bills are down there. And they have it.
Ed Oliver again going to end up making the play here.
Off the fake, rolling. He can run if he has to. Instead, he flips it for the touchdown. He hits Jackson Hawes, their number 3 tight end.
With his feet.
But he feels it'll come to him if the game moves on.
It's a quick pass to Shakir, trying to get him out in space. Breaks through the defense and stays on his feet. Shakir, what a play! Touchdown!
That's the most excitement of the night. Here's Allen. Here's Samuel. There's a touchdown. Curtis Samuel gives Buffalo the lead.
.44. Allen stands right in the pocket. Finds the man in space. And here he goes. Kincaid down to the 9-yard line and out of bounds.
5. Quick hitter. Ty Johnson creates after the catch. Big gain down the sideline. Ty Johnson takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
From the 33.
Oh my goodness! Look out here! Christian Benford gift wrapped the other way! Touchdown! What just happened? 67 yards!
So again, everyone here.
4th and 10. Pressure. Allen gets rid of it. It is caught. A little slip for first down. Oh, a beauty to Johnson. Oh, was that sweet. Shavers caught it, flipped it to Ty Johnson.
Just to update that playoff picture, that is assuming Denver goes on to beat the Chargers. That game not final yet, but if it does go final and Denver wins, then Buffalo becomes the same.
For over 50 years, this building has been a monument to football and a home to our beloved team. The name on the building has changed, but the soul remains steady throughout the years. A place of family, friendship, heartbreak, elation, and moments you had to see to believe. The memories made here will never fade, but instead, be remembered in the hearts and minds of Bills Mafia. You are truly the best fans in all of football, and the energy that permeates this stadium each and every game day. On behalf of the Buffalo Bills, we thank you for being here today and for the past 52 years. And we look forward to welcoming you to the next era of the Buffalo Bills. And for the last time in this historic stadium, Bills fans, you make me want to shout.
Shout! 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 Bills make it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Hey, hey! Shout it right now, baby. Come on, come on. Come on and shout. Yeah! Shout! Shout! Shout!